Veteran Salute, sponsored by Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Wednesday nights are time for our weekly segment, Veteran Salute, our chance to honor heroes in this area and thank them for their service. Tonight, 27 News reporter Alyssa Storm introduces us to Army Reserve Sergeant Travis Guthrie.
In his 14 years of service in the Army Reserves, Sergeant Travis Guthrie spent a lot of his time delivering fuel to those on the front lines in Iraq. On his first deployment in '03, Guthrie and his company were the leaders across the border into Iraq. His tanker carried 7,500 gallons of fuel and was right behind the armored push. But 2 days after the initial escorts left to scout out the other side of the border, a sandstorm hit, leaving Guthrie and his team stranded.
It was scary because, the first thoughts going through your mind is your escorts went in there to scout and got annihilated, and we heard nothing of what happened to them. And then finally, when the next round came in and got us, they couldn't wait any longer. We had to get up there and get the fuel to the 5K and the Hammett refuelers so that they could continue the push to Baghdad.
Once they were in Iraq, that fuel kept the whole operation running, from the tanks to the helicopters and even the lights in the command post on. It
was a good feeling to know that, hey, without us, you couldn't have done what you were able to achieve.
On his second deployment overseas, Guthrie helped deliver and set up concrete barriers for the servicemen and women in Iraq to vote in the 2004 election. His final deployment was from 2009 to 2010. He says his time in the service was filled with a lot of highs, like meeting incredible people along the way.
I met some of my best friends in the entire world in all walks of life, and just you met some amazing people. People you would never thought you would have ever associated with on the civilian side. But once you met them and got to know them, they were fantastic.
Working for you in Emporia, Alyssa Storm, 27 News.
We highlight veterans in our community each and every week, just like Travis. If you know somebody we could feature in this segment, please check the Veteran Salute section at KSNT.com. And sharing their story isn't the only way we honor these heroes, because every week the featured vet receives a gift. Take a look.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we are honored to recognize this week's veteran, and that is Army Sergeant Travis Guthrie, who served our great country in 3 deployments in Iraq. Sergeant, thank you for your service, and we are excited to present you with a check for $500.
Well, thank you, sir. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to probably use this at my local VFW post to help us out.
Fantastic.
Veteran Salute, sponsored by Devon James Injury Lawyers.